If you put a finger on my sister, guaranteed your head pop, pop, pop just like blister. I might smile and grin, but trust me, darling, when it comes to...
What's good to my beautiful people there, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. It's your girl Miss Sydz, and I'm back with another video. So in today's video I am so excited to be trying out some new makeup as per, and as you can see by the title, I'm going to be trying out the new skin tints from XX Revolution. I just want to say I am so sorry that it's taking me so long to film this. I've had these goodies in my collection for weeks now, so just thank you very much for your patience, but the video is now here. I'm not only going to be trying out the skin tints, I'm also going to be trying out the new cream bronzer from XX Revolution, plus the skin booster as well. I thought just to put all these new products into one video, but the main focus is going to be about the XX Revolution skin tint. So I'm actually going to do some swatches first before applying my primer, because I always tend to apply my primer, swatch 2 shades on my face and then wipe it off, which is just so annoying. Okay, so you can get the skin tints on the Revolution website and also on Beauty Bay. I'm not too sure if Superdrug are storing them as well, but at the time when I bought the skin tints and all the other goodies, there was like I think it was a 25% off discount, so at the time I didn't purchase them at the full retail price. The XX Revolution Skin Tint Cushion Foundation retails for £18, but at the time I purchased it when it was at £13.50. So they're introducing a new lightweight natural skin tint. Is perfect for no makeup days. Its lighter finish is made for everyday wear, and it comes in 15 blendable shades with added lotus flower and cherry blossom extract to moisturize and soften the skin and give you a natural soft blur focus. And it also has a light up compact and a little puff on the go for application. So usually with skin tints, CC creams and BB creams, I do notice they don't come with a huge variety of shades, especially from Revolution that has about, I think, 40 or 50 foundation shades in total. So I wasn't really surprised by that, but I would have hoped it would have been at least 20 or 25 at least, so you know. I had to get 2 shades because I naturally gravitate towards natural golden undertone foundations. From Revolution, I do get the shade F16, which is more of a warm or red undertone foundation, depending if it's like a CC cream or a foundation. So the 2 shades that I picked up was Chestnut and Mocha. So Mocha is the 3rd darkest shade, which claims that it has a neutral undertone, and Chestnut is a cool red undertone. With neutral undertones I can do, but some neutral undertones foundation tends to oxidize and then looks more grey and muddy on me. So we're just gonna figure out which one I'm gonna go for. Ooh, okay, so the packaging is really nice. Or XX Revolution is more of the bougie or the expensive outlet for Makeup Revolution, probably down to packaging, and also their line is heavily focused on skincare and makeup infused, and I believe these are cruelty free and vegan friendly as well. Let me just double check. Yeah, cruelty free and vegan. So this is the compact of the skin tints, which I actually really like it, to be honest. It's got the XX Revolution, it's got that line ribbed sort of effect, as you can hear. So very cohesive, because most of the XX Revolution line has this sort of effect or design on their packaging. Like it says, it does have like a ring light inside with a mirror, which is really nice and handy, especially for traveling purposes. And if you're doing your makeup in, you know, in the dark, you got a little bit of light, and it comes with the little puff. Okay, so the shades don't look bad. Ooh, probably looks quite similar if not the same on camera. This is focus, but I'm gonna do swatches. This one here is the shade Chestnut, so you could probably see it's got more of that warm undertone from just looking from the outside of the packaging. And this one is Mocha, so it goes Mocha and then Chestnut. I'm gonna swatch Mocha first, which has the neutral undertone. So let's just see. Ooh, can you not see? Shade is not too bad, not too bad. Now this might look a little bit darker on me now, only because my skin is kind of dry today, so I probably look a little bit more grey today because my skin is quite dry. If you're new, I do have normal to dry combination skin, but once I add my primer, it would make my skin look a little bit darker. But that shade and that undertone is not too shabby. I'm gonna quickly swatch Chestnut now. Ooh, okay, so this shade is darker, but you know what, I love that shade. I really like that shade. That is a very nice chocolatey shade, but yeah, it is a little bit darker. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly prime my face. I'm gonna use both of my MUA Pro Base primers. So this is the hydrated one, which has a vitamin E and A and also tea tree oil, and this is the blurring banana one as well. So for the extra boost, I am gonna use a bit of my vitamin E skincare hydrating mist as well. That's my face all nice and primed, ready to go. I think I'm gonna apply this Skin Glow. So this is called the Skin Glow Tinted Skin Booster from XX Revolution. Once again, this retails for £15, which is quite pricey, but apparently the rumor is that this is meant to be a mimic of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Skin something. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to pop the picture on the screen, but something like that. I can't really compare that because I don't have it in my collection, but apparently that's the rumor, so you know. Okay, so this is actually a Skin Glow Tinted Bronze Booster. So it's lightweight and it's buildable. Booster added with pearlescent particles, can be used alone for a natural bronze boost or under your makeup for the extra bronze glow. So this only comes in 5 shades. The shade that I picked up is Radiate, and it is for deep skin tone. So, oh wow, okay, so this actually has weight, and it literally looks exactly the same as like the foundations, and it's got 27 mils worth of product as well. The shade looks really nice. So these are the foundations from XX Revolution. Honestly, I cannot remember which one is what because I say this all the time, but they don't actually have the name of the foundations on the packaging, but I know that one is more of illuminating foundation than the other, but I can't even remember now. But yeah, so these are the foundations. Once again, 27 mils, and then this is the Skin Booster. So they literally come exactly in the same packaging, but obviously this one's got more of a pinky lid. This one's got like a gunmetal grey blackish lid, and this one's got like more of a sort of goldy lid. Let's just see what this one is saying. I'm probably gonna, ooh, okay. This actually looks like a foundation shade. I didn't expect that. I don't know why, but I actually did not expect that at all. Obviously my hands are way lighter than my face, yeah, so don't judge that, but you know, 50 Shades of Brown, girl. But that is what it looks like. I really didn't expect that. I don't know what I expected, but I don't know, just that literally, that's probably why people are saying it's a mimic of the Charlotte Tilbury, because this does look like a product that you can actually wear on its own. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to blend this probably in the high points of my face first. Wow, what kind of foolishness. This actually has like coverage, like, wow, okay. No, let's have a bit of a smell. I did not expect that. Can you not even see it on my face? I don't know, like usually whenever I use like a skin boosting glowy type of primer or whatever, they have more of like a shimmery sheen. So like the NYX Born to Glow one has more of that shimmery sheen. You can see more of the pearlescent particles in this, but with this I don't really see that. Okay, so off the back, my first initial impression, I love the shade of this. Like this literally could be a mimic of my own skin. Like this is what you can call a no makeup look, because it doesn't look like I've got anything on my face. I don't really see any shimmery particles either. I see a glow, but it's a very subtle glow, and I can see that it does give you a little bit of coverage. This is actually very interesting. I don't see anything. I feel a bit of a tackiness, but once again, I don't know if it's the booster or my primers. Let me add a little bit more. Okay, with the second layer, I can see more of the bronzy glow. It's still like a skin-like finish, and I feel like it's actually giving me some coverage. I'm actually really surprised about that. I decided to obviously go in the shade Mocha because I feel like that's closer to my skin tone. So on another brush, which is also from e.l.f., I'm just going to use a brush. Now I can use the puff, but I don't have patience for the puff. So I'm just going to use the brush instead. Okay. Ooh. I am not mad at that shade. So that's the shade Mocha Skin Tint, and that's like bare skin with the skin booster. and I don't think I see a huge difference, but I'm gonna see what it looks like after it dries. But so far, I'm actually quite impressed. Right, so whilst it's drying, I feel like it's looking a little bit darker. I feel like the shade matches the outer perimeter of my face where I have majority of my hyperpigmentation, but obviously in my center of my face is naturally always lighter, so I can see the difference overall. However, I kind of like that because when I apply my concealer, once again my inner portion of my face is going to end up being brighter anyway, so I'm actually not mad at the shade. So this is the skin tint. Now, I actually forgot that I have the shade Light Mocha. If you are my skin twin or lighter than me and you do want to see a review, I will link Medea J's video in the description box below because she used the shade Light Mocha and then you can see how it applies on her skin tone. But yeah, Mocha is looking just a tad, just a little bit darker. No, it's not the shade, it's the undertone. I think the shade is fine, it's just the undertone for me, but it's doable. So I'm gonna show you what Light Mocha looks like. I don't know if I can hold all three, but I'm definitely gonna give you guys swatches as well. So that's the shade Light Mocha. This is the shade Mocha. So these are the three shades that I have. So that one is Light Mocha, that one is Mocha. So both of them have neutral undertones, and that one's Chestnut, which has a cool red undertone. So Light Mocha would have been too light for me, and the shade Toffee in between, I'm not too sure what the shade would have been like, but the undertone would have been a no-no. So I think Mocha would be the best bet for me. And just in reference, if you are like my skin twin, so you know. But yeah, those are what the three shades look like. This is what my skin looks like. So you definitely see the glow, you see the radiance. Once again, that could be extra emphasized with my primer and a skin booster, but you can definitely see it, and I'm not mad because I live for this type of finish. I literally applied 2 like stamps in the compacts, so one on each side, and this is the coverage that I got, which I must say the coverage is actually really nice for a skin tint. Like, this is actually decent coverage. I'll apply a little bit of my concealer before moving on to the bronzer, and so I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Ultimate Radiant Under Eye Concealer in the shade 13. Hello.
Hi, where you be?
At home.
Oh, what time are you coming here? Tomorrow?
No. Probably, I'm not going to be staying around long anyway, but I'm just coming the next hour. I'm just finishing filming this video. Is that okay? Oh. Oh, is it? Alright, mum.
I know.
You're so cute. If the boy love outside. Okay, mummy, I have to go. She always looks off the phone. She never says bye. She just look off. But I'm Rudy. Anyway, okay. So the cream bronzer comes in 3 shades. So I don't know if this shade is either gonna work for my skin tone. I don't know why it only comes in 3 shades. They landed with their new cream bronzer with benefits of ingredients and enhance a natural glow. So it's a skin cream bronzer available in 3 wearable shades. Ultra creamy formula turns from cream to powder and dries to a super soft matte finish. So I'm gonna see if this is true, because once again, reviewing the e.l.f. putty bronzers that also emphasize it's a cream to powder matte formula, I don't really tend to experience that. It comes in this big jar, frosted packaging at the bottom. Once again, it's got that gold lid, just like the Skin Booster, which is nice. And obviously it's got the XX. It's got a really nice weight to it, and I actually love the feeling of this. And this also retails for £15, so you do get about 28 grams, which is good. Okay, I'm just hoping that the shade will do me no sometime. Sorry, I didn't even give you guys a shade. What kind of, the shade I've got is Agenda, obviously the darkest shade, yeah. So the shade Agenda is for deep, so they literally just went light, medium, deep. That's what they've done. I wouldn't even say this is deep, this is dark, but they're gonna say it's deep. Anyway, let's do a little bit of a swatch. Oh, it feels creamy. You probably can't even see it on this part of my hand. I've literally just swatched it there, so I'm gonna have to swatch it on my hand, which is kind of cheating. It's not really giving me the depth, you know. It's a nice shade, but I don't know if the shade is for me. I'm gonna swatch the Made by Mitchell one in the shade Shade and Laid, so you can obviously see that right off the back. The shade, the undertone, nobody can have chat for me. I'm also gonna swatch the Huda Beauty Tantor in the shade Tan, which is obviously a huge difference there. Oh my god, I don't think this is gonna work for me, you know. So that's what tan looks like. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Sun Kissed. I really don't like this packaging, it's so small. And let me swatch it here. Oh my god. So that one is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I'm gonna get a little bit more closer. Okay, so these are the swatches. So the first one here is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed. That one is XX Revolution Bronzer in the shade Agenda. Made by Mitchell in the shade Shade and Laid. And Huda Beauty in the shade Tan. So, sorry I keep talking about this, yeah, but the Made by Mitchell one to me is just perfect because it's warm but it's not red. On my face, I mean, it looks really warm, wet like this, but when you blend it out, it actually looks a little bit more in between neutral and warm. I can't really explain it. But the Agenda shade, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna do much for me, to be honest, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, this is really sad because I love cream bronzing, you see? But I just don't think she's gonna do me anything. I'm gonna use like a dance? Yeah, I'm gonna use a dense and is that a cobweb on my camera? Oh, I'm gonna use a dense angle brush from EIG Show. First of all, I love the size of this packaging because the one from e.l.f. is just so puny. But let me see if she's gonna do any something, but yeah, nah. How about this? What Mia? Don't want you just pass being vexed. Like, who am I text me now? What about? Okay, wait. Let me be serious now. Let me just apply. Oh my gosh, this is my skin tone. No, this is lighter. Yeah, I can actually see this is lighter than down here. Look, you lot can't see nothing, can you? No. Okay, in terms of the texture, I'm gonna have to talk to you guys because you lot are not gonna see what I'm seeing because you literally can't see anything. Like, it actually feels really nice. It seems like it's got a very light coverage, so you have to build it up, which personally that's a good thing. I do like that. You do have to build it up. And I don't see any greasiness. I don't even actually see I've applied it on my skin, if that makes sense. And already I can feel like it's drying up. So this is a cream to powder formula, but it's just not my shade. Like, I can't use this to bronze my skin. I'm sorry. I don't even want to give this away, but what can I do with this? Oh, that's so annoying, you know. Why they do that? Why they gonna do that? Anyway, I'm gonna use my Made by Mitchell. Don't watch the edges, yeah? You guys know me already. How me stay with my wigs them. See, that's, hello. Hi, shade. Hi, Shade and Laid. I can see you. Just gonna use a brush like this and blend out the product. Honestly, you see this bronzer? Look at that, please. Oh my god, this is so soft and it blends like a dream. I'm sorry, like, okay, so bronzer was a fail, but at least I was able to use the Made by Mitchell again. Depth. So this is obviously, you know, a bronzer made in heaven. Me no know what Made by Mitchell put in this year, but let me tell you, it good to see. I think I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera, but the only one thing I just want to try and show you guys on camera is one of the new shades. They came out in the Super Dewy line. I have done a separate review testing out, I think, 3 shades from Super Dewy, and they've come up with more. I saw this shade and I was very, very intrigued. This is a shade called Total Blush, and you guys know I love a blush. But I'm not really afraid of colour. This actually looks red. It's like a pinky red. Ooh, don't think I'm using the right brush right now, but Okay, so this shade does come across more shade does come across a bit more pigmented than the others, and I think it's just because of the shade. It is really, really nice, and it's definitely got that sort of red pinky tone to it. Yeah, let me do the rest of my face. I have to hurry up now because my mum's expecting me to get to her house now. That's why she even called up my celibate. So let me do the rest of my face and yeah, get my look together, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is the final completed look. So I set my bronzer with the Morphe Glamour bronzer in the shade Leader. Yep, in the shade Leader. For the blush and the highlighter, I went in with the Makeup Obsession Ultraviolet Blush Palette. I used the orange shade and the Everyday Glow highlighter palette, and I used a combination of these two shades at the bottom. With my lips, I used the Morphe Lip Liner in the shade Trendsetter and used the Fenty Beauty Bomb Lip Cream in the shade Cookie Jar. Set my face with the Morphe Contour Setting Spray. And yeah, that was it. And I set my concealer with the Laura Mercier Translucent powder in the shade Honey. So this is the glam that we got going on. Now, considering I did also use the Relove Super Matte Foundation Powder, I still feel like I've got a really nice glow to the skin. It's not overly glowy, like I do see like matte areas on my face, but then at the same time I see like this lit from within. I have decided that I'm gonna do a little bit of a wear test. I'm gonna go out in this hot sun because it's actually like 27 degrees in the UK, whoop whoop, and I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, because when it's hot like this, I don't like wearing makeup on my face or whatsoever, but at the same time it will be a good test run as well. Currently 12:35 in the afternoon, so yeah, I'm gonna wear this. Usually for me, after a few hours, I know how a skin tone will wear, but so far it feels really good. It literally feels like I don't have anything on my skin or whatsoever, so I'm liking how it feels. Let's see how it works out for me for the next few hours or so, and I will see you guys in the next clip later. So I am back. I did try and record little snippets of me being out. I don't know how that's gonna turn out because I was using my phone and I think it was just like absolutely rubbish. So if I didn't insert no clips, I can only apologize. But right now it is 23 minutes past 8. I don't know if I didn't even show you the time before I left. I had this makeup on my face since around 12 in the afternoon, so it's been about 8 hours, which is longer than I expected. But to be honest, I went to my mum's house, we went out, had a nice little cheeky Nando's, went to do some food shopping, chill out in our garden. So I've literally been in and out of like different elements. This is what my face looks like. There's a little bit of like creasing on my lids, because as much as I always say I've got normal to dry skin, my eyelids are quite oily, and my nose, even though it's my most driest flaky area, after a period of time my natural oils tends to break through around my nose area, and then the rest of my face remains like normal. So it's very weird, but you can probably obviously see like sheen on my nose, around here. I would say like my top lip around this area, the coverage of the skin tint has disappeared a little bit, but there's no huge separation around my smile lines, which is good. Now you've got the pretty much the breakdown analysis. I'm going to give you guys the tea. The cream bronzer, I'm so gutted. Revolution, if you've ever watched this video, please extend the shades. Like, I don't know why they brought up with 3. I was very shocked by that. With Revolution, they do tend to be quite versatile with the complexion products. Not all the complexion products, but majority of them. You know, categorizing them from light, medium and deep. There's a difference between a deep and a dark, and this is not deep. And it's so annoying because the formula seems to be really nice. Like, it melted in my skin, it wasn't greasy. I did see it dry to like a cream to powder formula. It's lightweight and it's more of a lighter coverage, so you have to build this up to, you know, how full you want the coverage to be. It blends that so easy, so it seems like it's a good product, but the shade is just not for me. So I hope they do extend the shades. I don't know if this was a trial thing, but at the same time, cream bronzers, cream blushes, that is the in, that is the trend now, that is what people want. So yeah, I just really hope they extend the shade. I might have to DM them, you know, because I really want this. I actually really want this. So moving on to this product, which is the Skin Glow Bronze Booster. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I actually really like this. Like, I was really surprised of the shade, of the coverage that you get. Like, I don't know, I just didn't expect it to be like this. I literally thought it was just going to be a pearly essence, sort of shimmery highlighter type of thing, but this literally looks like second skin. It's not glossy, it literally just feels like second skin, and I'm very surprised of the finish. And it's not even overly glowy. Like, it is more of a bronze essence type of vibe. I don't really see the dewy glowy essence to it, but it's so nice. And on top of that, it gives you nice coverage. So if you don't really have problematic skin and you do like that whole no makeup look, but you just want a little bit of something on the skin, girl, I would definitely highly suggest, like, this may be a go-to. And if I would have the Charlotte Tilbury, I could have done a comparison, but it looks like it may potentially be a cheaper alternative to that Charlotte Tilbury product that I can't remember what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. So lastly, with the skin tints, shade range are okay, but it could be better, especially when there's not a huge different varieties of undertones. I don't think I even saw a golden undertone in this compact, so it's mainly neutral, yellow, olive and red. I think that's the main ones that I skimmed through. The compact is really nice. I love it. I think it's really cute with the little light up effect, which you probably can see it more now because it's a little bit darker. Like that, it comes with a little puff, this silk to keep it more protected and, you know, clean. I actually love the packaging. The product itself, for me, this is something that I like because I do like a natural finish, like coverage. So in terms of the shade, I personally would just go ahead with the Mocha shade, even though once it does dry down, it does oxidize and it looks a little bit darker, but I think it's more because of the undertone. Blends out so easily, it feels so lightweight. Like, I've literally haven't felt like I've got foundation on whatsoever. So it is a very light coverage. So if you do, once again, have, you know, acne scarring, have hyperpigmentation, if you're a type of person that loves full coverage, you're definitely not going to get it from Skin Tint. Oily combination people, if you don't perhaps use everything that is mattifying from your primer, maybe apply like a setting or translucent powder under the skin tint and over it, setting spray and all that shenanigans, this is not going to be a long wearing product because it is a natural finish product. And especially using that skin booster, I felt like I've given myself more of a bit of a glow. So longevity wise, I don't see it, because even someone like me that's more on a normal side, I could see a little bit of the coverage disappearing around my mouth area. And I think the skin tint is nice. I've actually had a pleasant experience, but considering I've worn this for 8 hours outside in 27 degrees Celsius weather, I am gonna look a little bit sweaty. So yeah, I'm just not mad at it. But yeah guys, that is pretty much my face. That is what we've got going on, and that's my final opinion. But so far, skin tint seems to be decent. That glow boost something seems to be decent. It's this one just breaks my heart, man. And all I know that I love bronzing, but this right here, I'm not gonna lie, bun me. But let me know what you guys think about these products. I will leave all the details in the description box below. You guys make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I would love to see you guys in my next video. Bye.